Like, comment, subscribe.
Ring the bell.
All right. David H., Melissa H., husband and wife trucking across America is our Facebook page. And hopefully you guys can hear me. We'll see if we can get some people coming in here. I was just getting underneath my seat here. Huh?
Feels good.
We'll give it a couple minutes, see if this any notifications go out. Hopefully this live stream will stay streaming, unlike my last one. One of the things I did as soon as I got off that last live stream that failed is I ran over to, or I called T-Mobile, and they put me on a new plan. It's my same plan, but the new version of it, which has got unlimited streaming without throttle back, and it's got 40 gigabytes of hotspot rather than 20, which I had. Now, this doesn't start till the 16th of this month, so right now I'm being throttled back, and my hotspot is being throttled back, so hopefully this keeps going. If this turns out to be an area where a lot of people jump on, we are going to get screwed. So hopefully the picture's good, sounds good. Let's see, is picture good, sound good? Anybody? Alan Leslie's in the house. I was just thinking about you the other day, man. I really was. Let's see. Sound check, check, check. 1, 2. Wombats, you were first. Cliff, what's up? Kiana, how you doing? How you doing? Where's your hair? It's sitting on the bathroom floor. Actually, the bathroom trash can. Yeah, I know. I look like a goddamn troll. It's coming back. As you see, I'm all speckled here because it's on its way back. Oh man, picture and sound is fine. Okay, good. All right, so we are at our 90. We just dropped our load. Went and found an empty trailer. I put a seal on it. I put a lock on it because you can't stay attached to the trailer here. So I don't want no one to take it. So I sealed and locked it. If somebody tries to take it with a seal and lock on it, then they're an idiot and they need to be slapped around. I'm also dispatch. Dispatch did sent me a load that was embarrassing. I don't even know why they sent it to me. I'm not even going to tell you guys what it is. Oh, maybe this is a new one, but I've been going on the load board. Oh, no, that's received documents. I'm going to go on the load board here, and you guys can be with me here while I see what's up. Okay, click on the load board, and we'll see it's thinking. Okay, 2 loads popped up. We got Dallas, Texas, Walmart to New Caney, Texas, 236 miles. And we got a Schreiber Foods, Stevensville, Texas to Carthage, Missouri. See, we need to go to Missouri, but not this early. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, F this one. The Dallas, Texas to New Caney. It must be. Is it picking up? No, it's picking up at a Walmart. Why would somebody go deal with Walmart twice for this kind of money? It just makes no sense. Why would you send a team truck this load? So we're going to decline that. Decline. I wish I could type in a reason. I'd say because you're out of your effing mind, but I'm going to put decline because of rate. Boom. Now let's look at this next one. Now we only get 2 looks on this. It's up to 6 loads. Now the first look showed me 2 loads, so that look's gone. If I don't take this, I'll have another look in 9 minutes. And if it shows me even 1 load, that look's gone unless I accept it, or it might show 3. It's whatever's popping up at the time. So let's see this one here. Okay, 108-mile deadhead, 452 miles loaded, total miles 549. It gets us. It gets us to. It gets us to Springfield, but it's too early. I guess we can always try to get a load out of Carthage. Let's see when this delivers. Okay, this delivers on the 8th. At the 8th at 1800, and that's 6, and it picks up tomorrow at 1900. So that means sitting here all day or all night and most of the day tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and decline that because it doesn't pay enough to sit all that time. and we're going to decline it because of rate again. I should have declined it because of too many hours, not enough miles, but I didn't want to change it. So anyways, that's the 2 looks on the load board. They both struck out. In 9 minutes, I'll check it again. We'll see what comes up. Okay. What's up, Mr. Wilsterman? How you doing? Just go early and come hang. Man, I would love to come hang out with you, Lucas. I'll be there on the 9th, 10th, and 11th, along with Jeremy. We're gonna hit up Wings Etc. on the 9th, and then I don't know if Jeremy's going because he's a big picky baby. But Melissa and I are gonna go to Korean barbecue on the 10th. Tried to do it on the 9th with Jeremy, but I don't need it. What is Korean barbecue? Why do I have to cook it? So Melissa and I are gonna go hit up the Korean barbecue on the 10th. So Lucas, no, don't decline. That's right. I was supposed to call Jeremy back. Let me just tell him that I went live instead because we don't want him having a baby. All right. So we'll try that load board here in a few more minutes and see what comes up with it. Dispatch might get us a load. Otherwise, we're going to just hang here tonight. Might as well. We're 27 miles from the Dallas yard, but this place has a lounge, and in the morning they have coffee and they got vending machines. And I went and got myself a sweet drink. I haven't had a sugary drink like this in a while, man. It's actually got me fucked up. I mean, it's so sweet. Ugh. So yeah, we're having a that trucking moment, I guess. Stuck without a load. It took us a minute to get a load to come over here, as a matter of fact. When I say a minute, we're talking, an hour or so. And that's the thing. I'll come on, do this live, and oh yeah, we're waiting on a load. But then as soon as I'm done with the live or while we're here, we'll get a load. These loads don't count because, like I said, they were. I don't know what they're thinking with that Walmart load. If I was a company driver, I'd tell them to kiss my ass. I mean, it's 200 miles and it pays. It's an embarrassing load. It's like, these are the loads I want to screenshot. And then when I go to the driver's meeting, I complain about, you guys keep saying the rate's up. And I keep saying, no, it's the fuel surcharge is up. Let me show you this load. What's the rate on this? How do you figure that's up? But the load they tried to get us was picking up here tomorrow at 1,500. And even if the load was ready right now, I wouldn't have taken it because it delivered. It picked up the 7th at 1,500 and it delivered on the 8th at a Walmart in Arkansas, 350 miles away. It paid a little over $2 a mile, but this is one of those things where I say cents per mile isn't always where it's at, because we would have sat tonight. We would have sat half the day tomorrow, picked it up, drove it there tomorrow, got it there tomorrow night, then sat until the next day, till the appointment time, which it wasn't set yet. So that could have generated an appointment at 0001, which is just after midnight, which would have been good, up to 23:59, which is midnight the next night, which means we'd been sitting on it for over 24 hours for $600 as a team truck. That's not happening. I'm not doing that. I don't care if it was $15 a mile. I'm not sitting on a load for 24 hours for $600 as a team truck. Now, if that load was getting me to the terminal because I had to be there, fine, but they don't need to start sending me to the terminal quite yet. Because what happens right now, for people who don't know, and it could be that the home time counter has kicked in, is when you got something like this where it's a home counter, whether it's going to the terminal or whatever, whenever you have a destination to go, at some point you're going to get on a home counter. And once that happens, you start getting these funky loads that get you in the direction you need to go, but they might not pay well. Well, I'm not going to sit 24 hours or better for, that money. I'll deadhead the hell there in 2 days. I'll wait it out because none of these loads are picking up till tomorrow anyways. So if I sit here all night waiting for a better load, I haven't lost nothing. Now, luckily my eyes are so small, squinty, and bright with the light, because I have a tendency, I'm staring at the comments rather than the camera. But so I'm going to be sitting here anyways, waiting for that to go pick up one of those crappy loads. So I might as well just sit here not under a load, because if I go under a load, there's no chance of getting a better one. So I'm going to sit here and wait for a better load. This receiver, you're allowed to stay the night here. We got a prime truck parked right over here. I think we got another one over there. And again, they got a nice lounge, nice bathroom, coffee in the morning. So, you know, no big deal. Hog Rider, my man, how are you doing? Long time, long time. Let's see. Yes, they do. You need to get here early and chill with your boy. Hey, man, you're the one who went home early, bud. You originally were going to be going out, or you were going to be there till the 9th, I think, which you could have just took an extra day and, you know, hung with all of us. You're the one who went in early, not me. So, Hog Rider, if you're still here and you can, I know possibly you might have been pulled over on a 30 or getting fuel or something or whatnot, but if you can comment, yay or nay on those reaction videos. I'm just curious to see where you stand, because you're so particular. Whether I mean that in a good way or a bad way, you'll never know. What's up, Fauzi? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I think I just got a notification that you sent, that you comment. I think you commented on a video. I think I just did. I think. I don't see it there. So, LOL. Come on, now it's not an answer. What were you listening to? It sounded like a crazy, like.
Oh, I think I accidentally, when I got in, accidentally opened TikTok, and it was one of those happy. It was a kangaroo or something.
Oh, yeah. Happy.
Yeah.
Okay. Hog Rider says I tend to talk too much doing them. Okay. As a matter of fact, just dead. Lucas says just deadhead. You think I talk too much while doing them? Okay. Well, I mean, isn't that what a reaction during a reaction video? Yeah. Isn't that what a reaction video is? Is, you know, I react to what's happening there. What's happening, Heavy Metal? How you doing? We're doing good. Waiting on a load. Waiting to get loaded. Let's see if I can. Has it been 10 minutes yet? Oh, okay. Yeah, Fauzi, you did. Hey, David, how you doing? Let's see. Where's that? Hey, David, how are you doing? I'm starting training December 8th. Do you train? No, I no longer train because I got Melissa on the truck. Let's see here. So we're going to hit up that board. Okay, it says I can request. So let's do a request. And boom. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Oh, one. Okay. So this completely screwed my looks. Okay. Because this is the second time around. And no, Lucas, I can already hear what I was going to say here. And it only gave me one look, which means that there's not much going on. Again, this is picking up it. This may or may not be the same load it offered me last time, or it shouldn't be. It's not supposed to offer you the same load twice, but it's picking up and dropping in the same area as that Schreiber Foods, going from Stephenville, Texas to Carthage, Missouri. Now that load was picking up tomorrow and delivering the next day. So let's see what this one is. Money on the load. Let's see. It's not great. It's $1.50 a mile, But if it was a pickup now, drive it straight there, it would be a decent load. But it picks up tomorrow at 1300. Oh, it's a spot trailer. I don't know if the last one was a spot trailer. So let's see if it's got a trailer number. I don't see one, so I was going to say it might be ready. So it picks up tomorrow at 1300, or could be already ready to go, and it delivers. See, it's a live unload, and this is where I have the problem. It delivers the next day on the 8th at 1400. So that means we're going to sit all night tonight. We're not going to count sitting tonight because we're going to sit all night tonight anyways. I already just know that. So that means it's going to pick up. It's going to be a 24-hour run. No, it ain't good enough for it. No, I ain't doing it because I don't need to go to Missouri right now. They can get me a better load. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, we're going to get you the day before you, because I got to be in on the 9th. So this is going to be the last load for my pay period because they're going to send me into the terminal. Now I might pick up something from Carthage there and take it into the terminal and make a couple of $100 extra bucks. But no, I need a better revenue load than this to do this. Oh shit. Hold on. Woo. Let's put the brakes on here. Always read your Mac 19. Can arrive 12 hours early with some parking, can't stay after unloaded. Oh, okay. It's not going to deliver early. It's just you got parking. Yeah, I already knew they had parking. All right. So why do I want to go sit there for 12 hours? I don't.
Rather sit here for 12 hours.
Well, we're going to sit here anyways because this don't pick up till tomorrow. Now, if this load was ready and I could take it right over there and deliver it, I would do it because then I can get it there by, morning and then, afternoon, tomorrow, whatever it would be, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, not morning. And then get under another short load or local load or whatever we'd want to call it. So I'm going to decline this and I'm going to put decline excessive time too few miles. That's a mouthful. Okay, so that's it for the load board. I'm done. I can't look at it anymore. I know I didn't want to look at the screen, Lucas, because I knew you'd be going, take it, damn it. Oh, man. I'm a talking head, Hog Rider. I'm supposed to talk too much. Come on now. All right, let's see. Hog Rider says, play the video you're making reaction to play some before you comment. Your actual videos are good. I just hope that it doesn't go sideways for you. Yeah, I mean, it could. I mean, I'm trying to do videos. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm trying to, trying to do with these reaction videos is, one, if they're funny, they're funny. Two, if they've got things that just aren't fact, I would want to, make a comment on and, hey, well, you know what? No, Swift doesn't have 100% reliable safety score. They like to put their trucks to sleep all the time type deal. When I first did it, first couple of videos I didn't really know what I was planning on doing with it. But I'm definitely not going to try to make a bashing deal out of it. Because that's not really who I am. I'm not trying to kill anybody or anything, but I just want to give my opinion and so on and so forth. Morgan says, I'm going to be an hour late to my 90 so far. Well, that's a bummer. Hopefully it was a reason other than yours, so it's not on you as far as service failure goes or whatnot. But why I haven't come out with another reaction video lately, because I have a few I want to do. It's just all of a sudden, you guys notice how I had a little echo going on in those videos here and there? All of a sudden, one, my mic quit picking me up. And so the two videos I recorded, when I went into editing with them, I was whisper sound. The videos were loud. So I went in and did everything I could to fix that. And now the mic is picking up so loud that it's just one big echo because they're talking and my mic's picking it up and it's just rotating. So it's just, and so they're undoable. So they're on listenable. So I've got a mic. I got a little one of those little lapel mics. I have one here from my phone, but it doesn't have an adapter to plug it into the laptop. So I ordered one and it's sitting at the terminal. So I'm thinking if I can get the microphone away from the laptop and use an actual microphone, that might solve that problem. And as you'll see going forward, you know, I'm not trying to do any bashing videos. Unfortunately, some of the guys, like that breach trucking video, I was just commenting on all this craziness he was talking. I mean, he had a lot of things that just didn't make sense. Okay, haggda says, do one about the prime driver that took out the stoplight, turning a corner and kept going. Yeah, I did that one, Hog Rider. That was my very first video I did. It was a TikTok though, so it was really short. I don't know if there's an actual YouTube on it or whatnot that's longer, but yeah, I did that one. He took that light for a ride. Morgan says it's my clock, but they should be repowering me the closer I get since I'm solo. And they gave me a team load to Lenexa, Kansas. It's coming out of California, and it had 2 days to make it. Yeah, definitely. And it's funny because that's why a lot of times as solo drivers don't go to California, because a lot of those loads coming out of California are team loads. Okay, yeah.
At the bottom to let it air.
That's it. You're done for the night, huh? Get some air coming in here. But I'm definitely on the. I might do it to this truck because we might be stuck in this truck a little bit longer. I've got these lights. I'm gonna, probably Velcro to the tops up here. Or I want to see if I can find another strip light and maybe put them on the A-pillars so they're mounted there, and that way I can just flip a couple switches and light it up in here. Right now I've only got one light going, as you can see in my glasses. It's a big ring light sitting there, and it did have a tripod, but the tripod broke, and I fixed the tripod a couple of times, and it's just garbage. Yes, you need to make at least one video a week. Yes, that is true. I'd like to make more than that, which I can do. The beauty about these videos is their editing takes a minute, but actually making the video doesn't take that long. So I can make the video really on a 30-minute break, or while sitting here like this, and then edit it. I can edit it while I'm on my 10-hour break and she's driving, because I can edit it while sitting in bed or laying in bed, because the truck bouncing around and the noise is fine with editing. I put my headphone on to listen to it and do it. I actually recorded one of them while driving down the road. I stuck the GoPro to the windshield. I can't remember which one it is, but it's one that's out there. And I actually did the reaction while we were driving. I just don't like doing that because I don't know how much it distracts her while I'm talking, and I'd rather not distract her. So probably won't do another one of those while driving down the road. Let's see. Morgan says, it also doesn't help that my fleet manager has told sales I'm solo again and that I don't have a TNT student. So it's just fight with sales to get me solo loads. Okay. Harry says, have you got your VIN number to your new truck? My lease ends January 9th, but haven't heard anything about my truck I ordered. No, I haven't. I actually sent him a message today. Haven't heard back from him at all. My lease ends January 15th, and I've already talked to them, and they're telling, they're basically, I can stay in this truck up to 595,000 miles. So that's them. They're telling me, that's them saying that, yeah, don't expect your truck to come in, if at all. So this truck's got 500 and I think 7,000 miles on it, 505, 506,000 miles. We're actually, why we're going to the terminal is it needs the 500,000 mile service. And as you can see, I'm over by about 6,000 miles. It needs the DEF filter replaced, the DEF system cleaned. I need an engine air filter. I need a chassis lube. I need new drive tires. My drive tires are not DOT yet, but they're pretty well worn and their chunks are flying out of them. And I don't want to be in a winter situation with bad tires. So I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet and get them. I've got plenty of money in the tire fund to pay for them. Wombat says, any word on holiday bonus? Hog Rider says, do a daily vlog. Doing a daily vlog, Hog Rider, is hard to do just because we run hard and, trying to vlog something. I mean, I guess I could talk about something while I'm sitting here driving. It's so bouncy, but that's where the GoPro came in cool, is it has that auto stabilization. When I did that one where we're driving down the road, it didn't even look like we were driving down the road, other than you'd see me going like this every once in a while, but the camera wasn't shaking. Yeah, a daily vlog would be hard. Maybe I'll call you tomorrow or something and kind of pick your brain on what you think, to kind of get an idea of what you're thinking on that. But anyways, yes, the holiday bonus this year I'm not too keen on. I guess it's a potential to make more money. Nice. I guess it's a potential to make more money on it. We actually, because of the new holiday bonus, we're going home for Christmas for 3 days. Christmas Eve, we're going to my niece's house. Going to go there for Christmas Eve. Going to spend Christmas Eve, obviously, with my daughter and my granddaughter and Christmas. And then we're going to come back the day after. But let me tell you what the Christmas bonus was. I can find it here. It's back a little bit. And I believe this is what it's going to be. Do you need to be okay? Give me a second. I think it's going to be worth the wait. Now, I think it wasn't before that trailer issue we had. Trailer load of Sonic Live dispatch. Proposed load. Okay, here we go. I'm getting to the nitty gritty here because I had a conversation with my fleet manager about it. And okay. Good morning, everyone. This year, for the holiday pay, we are doing something different. Sales has worked out a rate increase for most of our customers. So we're going to get a rate increase. For most of them, rather than that bonus, like us as a team truck, we got a $1,500 bonus. Plus we basically were guaranteed X amount of dollars a day. So we didn't run less loads because of the holidays. And then our bonus supplemented it. So we got our normal day rate that we would expect to get plus our bonus. So this is going to be anywhere from 10 to 25% per load, depending on the customer. Load by load increase. You will not have to stay out for any given time, however this big money on the table. So yeah, so 10 to 25% per load, which could be some decent money for most customers. It doesn't say all customers. That's where I have a problem with it, because you might get a guy that runs a load for a week on a customer that's not giving a bonus. And this is going to run over a 3-week period, it sounds like. And then so you can end up not really hitting it, or you can, bounce around small loads. So there's a potential to make more money. I would rather have, like last year, that guarantee. So because of this, we're going to go home for a few days for Christmas rather than stay out like I was going to. So I think a lot of guys are going to now take Christmas off, and I think this might just shoot them in the foot by doing this and saying you don't have to stay out X amount of times, but when you're out here between this time, you're going to make some extra money. So we'll see how it plays out. Luke says Carthage. Oh, is that what you're sending me over here, Lucas? Let's see what you were. Oh shit, Lucas. Can I tell people what you just texted me? Oh shit. Harry says, I just had to replace all 4 batteries on my truck. Just couldn't last a few more months to complete the lease. Yeah, Harry, something tells me they would have checked those batteries anyways, and if they were down, they would have prorated them and charged you for them anyways. You got to remember, they go through these trucks, and anything that you wore out, they're going to charge you for. Don't forget to comment and share. And if David in any way helped you to decide to come to Prime, make sure you use his driver code. Thank you, Hog Rider. That's nice. Yeah, if you guys can share out these videos, obviously likes are great. Sharing them is even better. Get it out there and, help me out with that. That'd be awesome. Because you guys got to remember, well, you guys don't know, but I actually gave up on YouTube. I was getting ready to just delete the channel because I lost the love and feeling for it. If you notice how videos just stopped coming in and, whatnot. And I didn't want to watch the channel die, so I was actually going to just delete it. And I was like, okay, well, should I do a video and tell people I'm doing that? But, because I didn't want to just do it. And then all of a sudden, hey, what happened to David? He just disappeared off the face of the earth. So I kind of was hemming and hawing about it and on the fence. And then I was like, well, you know what? I made a point. I said, okay, you know what? Let's do this. Let's wait. Let's start over the next year, January. Let me revitalize my YouTube. When we go in January and we're off for a couple of weeks, I want to do all the pre-trips on the truck, film them all, do all that, start doing more drop and hook stuff and greasing fifth wheels and, checking how you check your oil, change your oil filter. And one of my big problems is, okay, this is good news. This is a good video, but someone just did it, so I don't want to do it. Well, I still got to do it because I notice when you start searching through these different guys' videos, if something happens, everybody talks about it, except me, because it's like, well, he talked about it, so why should I talk about it? It's like these reaction videos. Somebody said, oh, you're pathetic. You're making your whatever they said, you're pathetic because you're using someone else's content for your own or something like that, which technically you're not. If I was using their content for my own, it would be a copyright violation and boom, you'd see these things all copyrighted. But being that I'm doing reactions to them, I'm not necessarily doing that. And what do you think everybody else on YouTube is doing? They're talking about the same thing. Everyone's talking about the same thing. So I'll take something interesting that someone did and talk about it. That's where I wish you guys would come in and send me links for this stuff, because I don't want to go searching for these videos. You guys might watch a video and go, hey, you know what? I really would wonder what David would have to say about this, like somebody did with the breach trucking. Somebody did it with the trucker Brent. They sent it in and, because I myself personally would rather just watch the video and do the reaction to it rather than find a video, watch it, and then do it. Also, the video I just did is somebody sent it in. I crashed Junior, or I wrecked Junior Honduras's truck. That's the one that echoed really bad. So once I get my mic, I'm going to redo it, and you'll probably notice a little weirdness there because I've already done it. And now I'm watching it. I've already pre-watched it because I've already recorded it, but I have to do it again. So I'm going to try to give the reaction, so on and so forth. Let's see. All right, let's see. Don't, Chris, what's up, stranger? Hey, Chris, how you doing? Michael said you was going to blow up. I don't know you remember. was going to blow up, like literally. Hey, Tim, how you doing? Northeast Arkansas. Okay, right on. Breach trucking video was pathetic. Okay, so Michael, let me ask you this. Are you saying that breach trucking video was pathetic? That I say I don't know where you're going with that. Are you saying I'm pathetic, or are you saying he was pathetic? I just want clarification. That's all. Any updates on the new rig? I've sent a couple. Blame it on me. That's right. No update on the new rig, and yes, Chris sent a couple in. She is so annoying. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. No, the reaction video is cool. Okay, cool, because the way it says, like, oh, all right, because I mean, I like feedback. Not your videos. Okay, I appreciate that, Michael. Yeah, and see, a video like that I really liked because I had a lot to say about it. Just because, I don't know, I have a bullshit meter, I think. And when I see something that's bullshit, I hate bullshit, okay? And when I see someone that's just spewing bullshit for whatever reason, I like to comment on it. And trying to comment in their comment section and then they don't reply is annoying. Or when I'm sitting there going, oh my God, this person just told YouTube that if they come to Prime, you're going to make $300,000 a year. Now, whether they're ignorant, not realizing they're doing it, or just doing it because they want the referral, who knows? And guys, ignorant isn't a bad word. Whenever someone uses ignorant, it freaks people out. Oh, why are you calling? You know, that's just means you know. Anyways, let me get back to this. And I'm not picking on anybody in particular. A lot of guys keep getting butt hurt because I say stuff and, oh, he's talking about me. No, he's talking about me. Well, if you think I'm talking about you, then you must be doing it. And yeah, so then essentially I'm talking about you. But I'm not picking you out personally. But anyways, when you make a video and you go, yeah, guys, I made $300,000 this year. So, you know, if you come to Prime, you know, use my driver code, or even if you don't do that and you say, I made $300,000 this year, you know, that truck over there is pretty. And yeah, we got to load tomorrow, but you never told them what this $300,000 was. You know, you didn't tell them whether you're solo, whether you're lease, whether you're company, whether you're teaming, whether you're training, whether that was gross, whether it was net, whether that had e-funds coming in, and you know, so there's a lot of variables on why you have that money. And obviously, if you make $300 gross, people, if anyone's watching this, that's going, oh, you can make that. You can make $300,000 gross, but the problem with that's if you're teaming or training. The problem with trucking is your gross is way up here, okay, but it costs you a shit ton of money to run that truck. So your net is down here, what you take home. So you gross $300,000 a year, you're going to net this. And I'm not going to give you a number here, okay, because everybody's thing is different. That's the other thing I have a problem with is, oh, well, I netted $150,000. Well, I grossed $300,000. I only netted $75,000. Well, I did it. And I grossed $200,000 because you're different taxes you're in. Whether you have kids, married, single, you take this out, take that out. I'm in a different tax bracket than this guy because I have no state tax. He does. So I'm going to take home more money than him. See what I'm talking about? I could sit and give numbers on what we take home and not tell you that I'm talking about both of us because it goes in the same account. And you'll be like, what the frick? How are you making all that money? Well, because I'm not giving you the truths. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I take home $50,000 a week. You know, 25 me and 25 her, 50,000. Rather than say I take home 25,000. And I'm using such a ridiculous number, guys, because I don't want you to think if I said, oh, if I took home 5,000, that I'm going to take home 5,000. Now you're going to get a few super truckers in the comments. Well, I took home 5,000. Yeah, okay. God damn it. See, and this is why I like doing reaction videos is you see, I guess you could say I get passionate about certain things. So if a guy is giving you that crap information, I'm going to clear it up. Let me go back here and read some of these comments. Damn, that felt good, man. You know how long it's been since I've done a live and I actually just lit myself up and was able to just run with it? Okay, let's see. Crazy Lee, how you doing? What's your pay per mile average? I've been getting $1.50 average, sometimes $2.50. Um, I don't see again. I don't want to go into that because we're a team truck. Okay, our average is going to be different than a guy's average that's a solo truck. You're going to say, well, no, because if you make X amount of dollars per mile, it's going to be the same. Yeah, but we can run versus a solo truck. We can run so many more miles at different rates. Plus, as a team truck, we can do high value loads, which I'm going to say this one time. No, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it because I don't want to discuss money, but let's just say it was over to $10 a mile. But yeah, I'm not going to say anything. But that's the thing. Oh yeah, you know what? I made $10 a mile on this load, but it was only 500 miles, which is still good money at $10 a mile. But so that's a bad example. But okay, I made $50 a mile. It was 1 mile, so on and so forth. Or when you're a team truck, you can run loads a solo truck can't run. FedEx loads, you got to bust ass on them, but they pay good. High value loads, you got to do all kinds of. This last one I was on, we had to call every 2 hours to dispatch. Well, we were and just status is good. Along with the normal, if you stop, you got to call the freight watch company and let them know why you stopped, how long you're going to stop. Then call them when you start back up. Plus, let security at Prime know you're stopping. Plus, every 2 hours, you got to let dispatch know you're moving. So there's a lot more involved with these loads, which why they pay better. Plus, God only knows what kind of danger you're putting yourself in with what you're carrying, because if they've got all this security on it, it must be because people want it. And last thing you want to do, as a matter of fact, I got a SIM card sitting right here. Maybe when I'm done with this video, I'll pull the video off of it. But Melissa wanted me to look at it because we weren't under the high val. If we were under the high val, we'd have probably done something different. But she was driving the other day, and this black van, I can't remember what she said was written on it, is going really slow. So she goes to go around it, and as she's passing it, it speeds up, gets in front of her. And I don't know if it brake checked her or whatnot, but it started slowing way down. So she started slowing down, and I guess there was no one else on the freeway. And then it just took off. But she said the back lights were on in it, so I want to see the video. So she said it was a very creepy moment. So I'll probably throw that up on YouTube if it's creepy enough for me to go, yeah, look at this. This is creepy. But yeah, I mean, granted, I can go right to my statement and see what that average per mile is. I don't really want to because it's going to be, Dave, I'm going to be different than you. You're going to be different than me. You're going to be different than that guy. He'll be more, you'll be less, you'll be more, he'll be, you know what I'm saying? It's just all over the place with that money to get an accurate assessment. It ain't good. Sitting there telling people how much money you make isn't really a great thing to do on YouTube, just because everybody's situation is different. And if I sit and tell you I make $15 a mile, and you're going to sit there and be discouraged because you're going, well, I'm only making $13 a mile. What the hell's up with that? I run my clock. I don't sit around. A lot of team trucks want to do 12-12s. You do shit for 12 hours, then I do shit for 12 hours. One, I ain't running my clock to 11 hours, 30-minute break, 11 and a half hours, either sit for a half hour and or you pissed and drank and whatnot and it burned it up. No, because you're going to do a 34-hour reset. We run our truck about 9 hours a day, and which 9.5 to 10 hours total per day when you get a 30-minute break in there and then stop and stretch. And I'm old, man. I need to get out and stretch every now and again. If we don't, now I've been in this truck, stopped one time for a 30-minute break and ran it straight through because we're on a FedEx load that just don't have time. But a lot of guys want to do that other way. And if you do 9s on a 12, you're sitting for a couple hours each, which you're going to get sleep with the truck not moving. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to run more miles than you. I'm going to make more money than you doing it my way. So that's why discussing money doesn't always work, because it is what it is. And then if you're going to discuss, let me just discuss when I worked high vals for a week and I had well, I only ran 2,000 miles this week, but I made, $12,000 because you were on high vowels all week. You got lucky with high vowels. So, again, that's just so much BS that I can make this sound like you're going to just get so rich off of it. And I can make it sound like you're going to be poor off of it with just giving you my paychecks over the years and giving you the ones I want to. I'm sorry, guys. I'm rambling like I'm a lunatic. I should do a reaction video to my own damn video. Could you imagine that? Guys, some of these reaction videos are only like 15 minutes long, and by the time I'm done reacting to them, they're like 45 minutes. I got to edit them back down to 20 minutes or so, or try. You're right, Hog Rider. I talk too much. Okay. What did you think about the great freight race video? Great race video. I don't know what you're talking about, Tim. To be honest with you, I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Michael says he had a perceived notion. He thought he was better than everybody. Yes, I know you. When he said he already had his LLC and said he didn't use anything of Prime's. Not only that, but he kept. I never worked for Prime. I mean, I was just dumbfounded, guys. I should have. There was a lot of things that he said that I didn't really react to like I should have. Check this out. My glasses are getting screwed up. They got something on them, but I got this thing. You tuck it in here. I got it in my mic because I always lose these. But when he kept saying I didn't work for Prime. I never worked for Prime. You do, dude. When you're leasing, you're working for Prime. You're leased to Prime. Okay, you're not a company driver, but you are leased on. You're not allowed to pull. You're not allowed to take their truck and pull anybody else's freight. So essentially, you work for Prime. The other thing, I don't know. I don't want to get into that whole breach trucking thing. I guess this ain't the place to do it. I can always do a video just on that. See, now I'll take this and shove it right back into this doohickey bobber, and then it doesn't get dirty in the truck, and then scratch your lenses on your camera or your phone or your computer laptop. See, I don't know. I think it's cool. Thing was $10. You got two of them. Okay. There's a reason every Prime driver has a YouTube channel. That I find that very odd that Prime has got so many YouTubers out there. It's weird, but it's just the way it is. Hey, Capri, how you doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Okay, Tim's videos. Okay, what did you think about the great? See, I don't know what videos you're talking about. I'm sorry, man. I'm lost in translation or something. Crazily, I hear you. Okay, team is definitely different than pay. Yep, absolutely. Wombat says Junior just made a 10-week statement video. Very informative. Yes, guys, if anybody ever wants to know how much money Junior Honduras makes, he made a video of 10 weeks of pay of his statements. So if you guys are interested in that, go to Junior Honduras, his channel, and look up his pay video. It's pretty interesting. Cliff says he makes $1 a mile. We know Cliff makes a shit ton of money. Man's rich. He does this shit for fun. Hog Rider says the average you make a day is better than how much a mic you make. I know you're trying to say how much you make a mile. Yes, and I've always preached that. As a matter of fact, me and my buddy Jeremy one time got into an actual heated argument over it. He got pissed off because I kept telling him, I don't care about the cents per mile. I don't care if I make 25 cents a mile. If the day rate turns out to be good, because as a team truck, I can move that freight. Because here's the thing, guys, check this out. You're a solo truck, okay? The load's paying $1 a mile, okay? It's going, see if I can do a good example here. It's going to go 1,000 miles. So if it's paying you $1 a mile, you're going to make $1,000 off of it. But because you're solo, you got to do a 10-hour break. So say 1,000 miles, you're going to do 500 miles a day. So that's going to run you about 9 hours. So you're going to have 18 hours plus 10. So that's 28 hours into it, okay, for the $1,000. Now, me as a team truck, I can pick that load up in the morning and in 18 hours have it delivered. So I won't even have that load for 24 hours and make that $1,000. So it took you 2 days for that 1,000. So you made $500 a day, and I just made $1,000 for less than a day. It took you over a day. It took you 28 hours to do it. So even though it was $1 a mile, it was great for me. You know, hey, I smoked a cigarette after I delivered that. I was just on cloud nine, you know, thank you. I needed that. You know, see what I'm saying? So the cents per mile isn't always the thing that you need to look at. I look cost per day first. I do cents per mile just for fun, no other reason. But I do cost per day. And the other thing is I might take a load that it's not even great for cost per day, but it's going to take my week revenue and kick it through the roof where I need it. I'll do that also. Or I might have a better load here and a decent load here and take the decent load just because my reload's going to be a lot better than this load. That's another big thing you got to do is know where the lane, what lane to run in and where to reload at. Sometimes it's better to take the cheaper amount and get into a better reload area than to take that high dollar load and then be screwed for a day waiting on a load. Okay, do a video on downloading your logs for tax purposes. That would be a fairly short video. It'd be like, okay, here, download onto. I actually have a CD drive, hard drive, external drive for that reason. I mean, basically that video would entail, probably the way to do that video would be to do a screen. Now that I have the screen recorder, would be to do the screen recorder, because it would be, okay, download logs, click, and then copy it to this drive, click, and then it downloads and the video's done. There's not much to it, but I hear what you're saying. If I can think of doing a video on that to make it look good, I'll do it. But another thing I want to redo is I want to redo how a solo guy can figure out how to run his truck efficiently by using the log sheets. When he's a new driver and he doesn't know how to just do it, and he's like, not sure, can I make this load? Using those log sheets will get you to where you know where your truck's going to be every hour of the day and what time you're going to arrive at your location. Granted, you got, specific kind of, you can run a specific way and not get stuck in major traffic or anything. Okay. What's happening, Kingsley? How you doing? Dollar is like driving company. Okay. No, a dollar is not like driving company. I know what you're saying. Okay. Before I say that, I know what you're saying. Well, if you make $1, your costs are going to be this. So your company, you're only going to make, say, 50 cents a mile like company. No, not technically. Like I said, tell me what company driver is going to, if I ran 1,000 miles in 18 hours and I got $1,000 for it, my 1,000 miles is going to run me about, with gas price, fuel price the way it is right now, I could do the math, but I'm going to say roughly it's going to run me about $350 in fuel, fixed cost. So you're still going to do better than company. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. I could literally write down and do all the math, but man, you guys would just be bored as hell because I can do that shit with my phone. But again, that $1 a mile deal, it was just a number I used because it was easy to just go $1,000. I don't know of really any load that's $1 a mile. I think the cheapest I've ran freight is like $1.25 a mile, but yeah, I've never ran freight that cheap. Okay, let's see. Okay, got that. You got to remember, guys, when I'm throwing these numbers out here, they're just they're not real numbers because I don't want to give real numbers because, again, your situation's going to be different than my situation, so on and so forth. Yeah, there's a video of one of Junior's trucks that wrecked. I'll be doing that. It's probably going to come out when I go to the terminal sometime 9th, 10th, or the 11th because I'll have my mic and I can actually re-record it. And it will pop out there and you'll see what it's all about. And Skrillex, I don't know what you mean by what company, man. I'm sorry. I probably got too far behind and, lost my whole train of thought. Crazily says Prime is a good place to start. Yeah, I'd say for most people, it's going to be a good place to start. I don't know. I mean, I think it's probably going to be a place for me to end. I don't have any plans of leaving here as of now. Although I'm very interested in Johnson's Logic Landstar venture. I just don't want to work too hard in my older age here. And at Prime, you don't really have to do much because I'm sure Johnson's Law, he's got to have an accountant and send him the stuff. How he sends the stuff, I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it. But here at Prime, I don't send them nothing. They take it right. They get my statement. I pay them. I pay Prime to send them my statement and for them to get my statement so they can go through and take everything that's a write-off out of it and do all that for me. So I don't have to send them diddly squat. Oh, I apologize. That was not 100% true. At the end of each month, we have a sheet of paper that we fill out and send it to them because it's got things that wasn't on my statement. I might have had to buy some reefer fuel for $20 out of pocket or anything that's out of pocket. I got coolant, I got oil, and I didn't put it on my statement, although coolant, oil, I can all get on my statement at a truck stop. But you know what I'm saying, like these things, man. This is for trucking. Paid cash, so got to go on there. Laundry goes on there, so on and so forth. Let's see. I don't think so. 10 count. If we can, they're doing it without me knowing it, but I don't think you can write off deadhead miles. Well, I mean, essentially, you're writing off the fuel. If you own the truck, you're writing off each year depreciation. So essentially, yeah, you're writing it off because you're fuel. But I don't think you can write it because you're probably thinking of like a lost revenue type deal. I don't know 100% for sure, to be honest with you, man. So I don't want to give you an idea. I've never heard anything from my accountant or anybody else ever say anything about, oh, yeah, we're writing this off. And not that my accountant would tell me that, because if they're doing it automatically through my thing, but no, I mean, you're writing off the fuel. If you own the truck, you're writing off depreciation. I don't know if we write off depreciation on a lease. I don't know. It could be. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't want to send you in the wrong direction there. Even a short video is fine. I've never done it before. Okay. I'll have to do that and just throw it out there. You're right. A short video, sometimes short videos are fine. It just gives you an idea how to do it, right? Grizzly drives night. So do I. Grizzly, you said meant solo per mile. Yeah, $1 solo per mile. Yeah, but I don't know of any loads that really run $1 a mile, to be honest with you. I wouldn't personally take a load that was $1 a mile. What's the longest you've waited to send your monthly expense report to Abacus? Well, Melissa does it, and I would say she probably gets it in within a couple of days of the end of the month if she went over not too long. She's pretty adamant about it. You got to remember, though, we've ran a business for 18 years, and she did all of this. She actually did the taxes, or kept the ledger and everything, and the QuickBooks and everything, and had to, give it all to the tax person. The last 5 years of my business, I went paperless, which, no, we still had paper, but when I was at a couple of customers' house, I actually still have them, those tough books, those really thick laptops that like cops use and whatnot. And I use those and to invoice people, and it would email them their invoice. But everything I typed into it went right into our QuickBooks. So unlike the old way, when I was doing handwritten invoices, I would make the invoice, I'd tear them a copy off, give it to them. The invoice would go back to the office. Melissa would have to manually type everything I just did into the computer to go into the QuickBooks. And at one point, I looked under her desk, and she probably had 500 invoices stacked under there that she was behind. I know she got like a year behind one time, and that's why I decided to go paperless, because now it's, it cut out the middleman. I forgot why I was talking about that, so we'll just move on. Okay, yes, I drive. Okay, got that. What's the one? Okay, got that. I've never ran for TMC, but I've really enjoyed my 3 years flatbed here at Prime. You can check out riding with Kev. I'm sorry, guys. My eyes are screwing up. It's probably because I'm tired. So they're starting to go goofy on me here. Okay, there we go. Riding with Kev on YouTube. He is now reefer at Prime, but has ran flatbed at Prime and TMC. Right on. Riding with Kev. All one word, it looks like. I like that. Riding with Kev. I had a good friend named Kevin when I was younger, elementary school. So, just the guy's got named Kevin. It's cool. Let's see. They tried to give me 94 cents per mile. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Try. That one load I laughed at earlier, it might have been $1 a mile, but I didn't even do the math. It was 200 and I know the revenue on it was like $294. And I'll tell you right now, I ain't fucking starting this truck up for $200. I don't know what I don't even know, man. It just, It wasn't very many miles, but it was picking up from a Walmart and dropping at a Walmart. And I can only imagine it was probably picking up tomorrow and dropping the next day or something. There had to have been more to that load than what was there. Sometimes the load will come in and it won't have the actual revenue. It would just have your fuel surcharge. But this actually had line haul in there. So it probably, there was something wrong with the rate, but still, I'm not looking to do I didn't want to, it was like 200 and some miles. I'm not looking to pick up tomorrow, drive 200 miles and then drop the next day. That's just not going to be enough revenue on that. Azilio, how you doing? Wait, Estio. Is that, I think that's how you pronounce that. Estio? Some hard names, man. Wombat says Melissa is a badass. Are you trying to give her a big head? What's up, Harry? How you doing? Look at that. I think I just caught up. Frick, I'm like awesome. Okay, and on that note, I caught up. It's been over an hour, so I'm glad the feed stayed in there. I think the camera looks good. I can adjust the light at some point and get better lighting in here, but that's what I'm using right now. Here, you guys want to see something cool? Boom! That's what I'm using, but I'm thinking about doing like a Velcro mount up there and, putting a 12-volt deal up in the cabinet, and then that way I just got to open the cabinet and, it'll be permanently fixed to it, 12, with tape. That, or maybe put one there. No, you'll see it in there. But I'm going to figure out, it can even go up there. No, it'd be too dark. But I think like right here, and then one over there to get the light going. Ooh, that's kind of, holy crap, that's kind of cool. I'm a talking head. That is pretty bitchin'. Look, I'm a talking head. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, I've lost my fucking mind. All right, guys. Talk to you guys later. And remember, Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. I hope you guys like the new logo. I didn't talk about that. We'll see. Oh, and Jeremy, if you listen to this all the way through, let me know. And Lucas, you too, you little shit, because you ain't been watching my videos, I don't think. So, Lucas, if I don't hear you say, oh, yeah, I watched it all the way through in the next day or two, I'm coming for you. Out. Oh, yeah, and don't forget to eat them tacos. I'm really gone this time. Later.